Becky. I am coming back with a lyric message. I do apologize. I was supposed to get this out earlier today, this morning, but that did not happen. Kept getting things that kept happening. This is a kingdom spouse message. This I kind of wanted to do another one, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do both of them in the same because I think it's gonna go with another one. So, also thank you for liking, subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me. Also, I was going to say that this message is for those who are waiting to be proposed to, or those who are about to propose. This is messages for someone specifically, just because I don't normally get a lot of these messages. And let me tell you how much God loves you. He loves you so much that when I was trying to, I hope that's not loud. When I was trying to take a break from all the lyric messages, God kept popping the songs back on. Okay, like that's how much He loves you. And so I am trying to get these messages out because I know that y'all have been waiting for these messages. Okay, so this song is by R. Kelly, and the song is called Forever. Okay, and so I'm gonna go, I guess, I don't know if I should do it line for line, but I think I am gonna go line for line, just because it's a little lengthy and God said there was like a message in certain things. So I just pray that the Holy Spirit speaks through me, and whoever this message is for will receive this message. And we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay, so it says, baby, I have something I want to ask you, so sit back and listen. So your significant other, or the man, um, I don't know if you have been getting like something in your spirit, like something's going on with your person. The Lord just reminded me. So I have a client. He is actually fixing to propose to his girlfriend. And he said they've been together for like almost 2 years or something like that. And she's been anticipating on waiting for him to propose to her. And so he said that he did not know the right time. So he already asked her father and mother for her hand in marriage. Hi, thank you for joining me. So he already asked her father and her hand in marriage, but she's been begging him to propose to her. Like, and it's funny though, because he said that she didn't even want to get married when they first got together, and she didn't even want to have kids. And so I thought that was pretty funny. But anyways, so it says, I want to ask you something. So if you feel like your significant other is ready to ask you something, this message is for you, okay? And it says, hey, Miss Beloved, we are gathered here today to join each other hand in hand. So God is saying your significant other is planning you a surprise engagement, okay? Because this is clearly thought out, okay? And as I was getting ready for this message, thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Please hit the like button so it can get in the algorithm. I appreciate listening. It's gonna be really good. Okay, I am doing a lyric started by R. Kelly, and the song is called Forever. Okay, and I'm not, affiliated with what he does or anything. This is just strictly for the message. Okay, it's called "Keep an Open Mind with Becky." Okay. But the song starts, baby, I have something I want to ask you, so sit back and listen. Hey, Miss Beloved, we are gathered here today to join each other in hand to hand. No more playing house. So God's saying, if you are living with your significant other right now, that they are ready to take it to the next level. So a lot of couples are moving in together because it's cheaper, for one, And a lot of people want to know what it's like to live with that person before they get married, because marriage is a big thing. A lot of the younger people are actually doing, and not even younger people, just older people, like they want to make sure that it works for them. So they said no more playing house. So this is for someone that's already living with their significant other. And then God said, because I want to make it real. Do you understand? So I don't know if you have been asking your significant other, um, when are we going to make this official? Because we live together, I should be your wife, I should, or they, or vice versa. The husband's like, I'm ready for you to be my wife. Now it's time for you to, we need to take on a new title, a new role. And so this is for couples that are living with each other. So this is specifically for someone, okay? You're living with your significant other. And this message can be for right now, or it can be for the future, okay? And then it says, want this dream to come true. So this person has dreamed about you being their wife. This person has imagined you being their wife. They have imagined it in their head. They have already pictured y'all walking down the aisle. So this is a long-term dream, or this has just been a dream for them, to imagine you walking down the aisle saying your vows, okay? And it says, I want to have and to hold you until death is apart. This is why this song is called Forever, because your significant other wants to do this for the long haul. This is not no ordinary love. This is a agape love, okay? This is a love that is a match made, okay? So this message is not for children, okay? For one, this message is strictly for people. What did you want to say? I don't know. Somebody's asking to say something. But yeah, so this message is for ones who understand the value of love. That's not just here to marry people and be like, oh, this is not for me, and then get out. This is for people who actually have been through something. They know within their heart that they want to be with you for the long haul, okay? And the chorus part, it goes forever and ever, and it says about 14 times. So this person loves you so much that they cannot imagine their life without you. And yes, they cannot imagine their life without you, okay? And so they just says forever and ever, and he just goes forever and ever and ever, and it just goes forever, and he just sings it about 14 times. And then it says, for verse 2, it says, now there's no one here to speak out. So this is where, the I guess I'm not doing that, but they say if there's anyone that would like to, speak before this couple joins in holy matrimony, they need to speak now, or forever hold. Not Taliban, okay? Where people breaking up stuff. But so he's saying that there is no one here to speak out. There's no one to speak out against this union, because God ordained. Everybody is in one accord. Everybody is in agreement. Okay, that is what that means. And it says there's no one no one's here to interrupt this ceremony. Oh baby, yeah, baby, just say. All you got to say is that you love me. So, if you love them, then you will, agree with them with this matrimony. And it says, say that you love me, and we will walk down the aisle, watching the people smile. So with this proposal, they thought really long, hard for this. I don't know if you want a spontaneous proposal, but this man he's going to knock your socks off. He's going to give you the best proposal ever. He has actually planned this out. Recently I saw an engagement. I guess her dream was, right after she got engaged, is to go ahead and get married. And so with her engagement, it was a really big big rock, okay, a big ring. And with her engagement, right after she already didn't know she was getting proposed to, he proposes, and then he was able to get her dream wedding dress. So she already picked out, I guess, a wedding dress. I don't know if they were looking at some or what, but she just couldn't stop crying. So right after she got proposed to, they also got married. So, and this has happened to some people. So right after they propose, you're going to go straight to getting married, okay? So it says all you got to do is say you love me, say that you love me, and we will walk down the aisle watching the people smile. Flowers are everywhere, nothing else can compare. So this person is saying that he thought about this long and hard, and that he is going to prepare this a beautiful matrimony, and it's going to be something you never dreamed of. If you never had a wedding, you're about to get the wedding of your dreams. You are about, this man is so detail oriented, and I don't know if you know who this message is for, but this man is so detailed oriented that he has planned everything. And I don't know if I know for me, I'm not a wedding planner, okay? Like, I will just tell me what you want me to do, okay? So if a man is able to do that, that means you got a good man, okay? You need to stay with that man. Here goes Savannah, he's a good man. All right, let me stop. Okay, I don't know if y'all ever heard that saying, like, Savannah, he's a good man. But yes, so this man has thought about everything, and he said, yeah, girl, you got the kind of love that makes a man like me want to settle down, a picket with a picket fence in a house. Yeah. So this man, this is what the Lord is revealing to me. The man that wants to propose to you, he never saw himself settling down. And the Lord's letting me know, like, this man's probably used to having one night stands. This man's probably used to going to the bar, getting drunk, sleeping with whoever, never call him, and just moving on. But this man chose you to settle down with, and you are the one that made him want to change his mind about everything, okay? So you're the one that he decided that he wanted to settle down with. And the Lord's bringing up to me. I mean, I try not to pick, I don't really like to bring up a lot of celebrities, but this is the only example that I can think about as of right now, because I'm only just giving whatever the Lord gave me. The Lord said, just like Cardi B and Tay Diggs, or Diggs, not Tay, but Diggs, just like the man that she's with, he saw that she was a good thing, and he didn't wait for her to get no divorce to realize that she's a good thing. He chose her, okay? He chose to settle down with her, and he doing it quickly. So God, I had shared in some of my videos, I have shared that it was going to be the highest rates of weddings this year. And I've already been to 2 weddings, and there have been so many weddings, like almost every single week there's weddings happening. So there's going to be more marriages that's about to happen, more weddings that are about to take place. A lot of people don't even know that they're getting married this year. A lot of people don't even know that. So they don't know that this is their year. They've been waiting patiently, and God's saying, this is your year to get married, okay? So you are about to get married. That is what the Lord is saying. And it says, then the chorus says, forever and ever. You've been with this person for a little bit of time, okay? For them to realize that you're the one. And they realize that you are the wife that they always wanted. You are the mom of their kids that they always wanted. And I do want to put in here, I'll share that one part in a little bit. But yes, so this is a forever love. This is the 50 plus year type of love, okay? And it says, girl, I'm down on my knees. This is the bridge. And he just goes, girls, I'm down on my knees. So what it's gonna be? What it gonna be? And then he just sings that over and over again. What's it gonna be? He just over and over again. Because he's proposing right now. And it says, baby, you and me, baby, you and me. And this is the thing. He's been rehearsing how he's going to propose to you for a very long time. He has been rehearsing that he is going to just make you his. And so he's been imagining him going down on one knee and you just saying yes. So he's asking, the thing is, he's confident, but he's asking you if you want to marry him. He's not assuming. He's asking you. So you do have a choice, because he clearly is not saying you are, I know you're going to, but he's saying, you believe in us, if you love me. And he's like, I want to settle down with you. Like, he's laying everything on the line for you, okay? And then it says, forever, baby, you and me, baby. I will be your man and you will be my lady. We will walk in hand, side by side. I will be the perfect groom and you will be the perfect bride. Will you just think about it, baby? Think about it, baby. You and me will be together, girl. Rain, sleet, snow, no matter what the weather, just think about it, baby. Think about it, girl. So the thing is, also what I feel in my heart that I'm feeling as I'm reading that, this man might have already made some mistakes in this relationship already. And so, I don't know if there's any more. But this man had probably already made some mistakes, because ain't no man gonna be asking like that, like, unless he already messed up. Um, it was the Lord also reminded me, like, I don't know if it's Jacket Edge or something, like, I Promise. It was showing like 2 episodes, where one episode where he proposed to her because he said he was ready to settle down, and it was the night before his wedding. And he told his homeboys that he did not want to have a bachelor party, but they threw him one anyways. And so on one part it shows that if he did what his homeboys did, so they throw the bachelor party, and then his girl called because she wanted to make sure if this is what she wanted. And so oh Lord, sorry, I got to reply. Hope I don't, hold on, sorry y'all, just give me 1 second. My kid is yeah, hold on, sorry. And I forgot to put on do not disturb. Okay, all right, sorry y'all, I had to message my kid. All right, okay, so yes, so anyways, on one episode, um his girl calls and they got strippers and everything in there, and then he like, yo man, stop, whatever. And then a female picks up the phone, and so she's like upset because she's like, why you got a female at your house? So it shows that she took the ring off and that she didn't want to deal with that anymore, because she thought that he was done playing those games with his homeboys and stuff. And then the other episode is like they rewind, and he's like, nah. When that happened, it's like he rewinded, like, no. So this time he's like, yo man, I don't want no strippers. They still bring them, but he's like, nah man, I don't. And then he gets the phone, he's like, hey baby, what's up? And she's like, hey. And it's just like, and then they got married. And so it sounds like this couple already went through a lot already, okay? Like a lot. Okay, because ain't no man, I'm just saying, ain't no man gonna do this much begging for you to say yes, unless he has given you too many reasons why you should say no, okay? But this man is done. He is saying he is done playing those games. He is done with the street life. He don't want to be in the streets. He want to be in your sheets with you and him together. He is saying that he is ready to settle down, okay? Now, this is the best part right here. The best part of the song. It says, we'll be making love for eternity. Raise a family, girl. I'm on my knees saying, marry me, marry me. He goes, marry me, marry me. And he's like, because I love you, baby. There's no other, baby. for you, baby. And I mean, he just really going at it, okay? Set a picket fence. And then he goes, a dog and a house, about 12 kids, So the Lord said this is a blended family, okay? Because 12 kids, that's a lot, okay? Nobody really giving birth to that many kids. I mean, this is 2025 right now. I mean, if you have 5 kids, if you started off having 5 kids right now, it's a miracle at this point, because they're doing so many things to decrease population. And anyways, long story short, we're going to take that to another level. But this is a blended family is what I got. Okay, this is my phone's getting hot. I always want to do some things that I don't need it to be done, but it's getting hot for some reason, but I'll try to calm it down a little bit. Okay, hope y'all are still there. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please like so I can get in the algorithm, please. I appreciate that. So God said this is a blended family. So you both have kids. And both of y'all have kids. So this is going to be a big blended family. It doesn't necessarily have to be 12 kids. Okay. This is just a blended family. Okay. And y'all are going to have more kids. That's what I'm getting. And it says, you cooking me breakfast in the morning and I'm taking the garbage out. Marry me. Marry me. And he says that about 8 times. And he just goes, and he just does that. And he just goes all the way to the end. And so the Lord is just saying, you know how they show videos of the wife being upset because the man won't take the trash out? Well, he's saying he ain't going to let that happen. When the trash gets full, he gonna take that trash out. Why? Because that is his duty, okay? That is his duty to take the trash out. So God is going to bless you with a man that's gonna take y'all seriously to take that trash out. When that trash is full, he gonna take that trash out, okay? That is what the Lord is saying. And when you cook, he gonna help clean up a little bit. So God is saying that this man is serious. He's ready. He's done with playing the games. He's done running the streets. He's done hanging out with his friends. He's done listening to his friends. He's ready to settle down with you. He decided that you are the one. And a little bit of highlights up in here that I wanted to share about this. That's why it took me a little bit. I had to really just pray and ask God what he wanted me to share about this song. So God said in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22, it says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. And then it says, what it talks about is that a righteous wife is a valuable blessing, a gift from God, and that findeth, and he that findeth, he that findeth such is also a partner that brings divine favor. So when the man finds a good thing, okay, he not only gets favor, but he gets a partner that brings divine favor. Now, a lot of people don't know this. So a lot of people are common law marriage, okay? Well, that is the law of the land. And a lot of people stay in the law of the land because they don't want to report a lot of things. Because they've tried to, make you suffer by reporting every single thing you do as a couple. So a lot of people don't want to report that they're legally married or don't want to get legally married because they lose a lot of benefits, which is pretty sad. But this is where you got to trust in God and not in man's law, because God wants us to stop trusting in man's law and start trusting his law, okay? So God said with this marriage union, there is going to be a divine blessing that comes with it, okay? And what does it mean? The source of blessing, what is the meaning of it? It means a wife as a source of goodness and a significant blessing in a man's life. So when a wife is a part of a man, she brings a significant blessing, a divine favor that's beyond personal happiness. The act of finding a good wife is seen as a manifestation of God's favor and a sign that God approves. And so I went in a little bit deeper on what does it mean to manifest. Okay, manifest meaning in the regular book context means clear or obvious to the eye of the mind. Okay, so the man has to look first. Okay, he got to see, and if he can't see, if he blind, then he got to see with his spiritual eye. Okay, and then it says the biblical meaning of manifestation means the act of making something evident, apparent, or known, particularly God's nature, presence, or will. Now that's way more powerful than that basic context that they got going on the basic definition of the, manifest. So it's gonna be a divine favor. And then it says it's a revelation of God. It's making the unseen seen. So when a man finds a wife, God is showing him what he didn't see. And then when he sees that that's his wife, because let's just keep it real, a lot of these men out here are blind. Okay, they hooking up with you, or they trying to get to know you because they just want to know your name. Okay, they just want to get to know you. But God, they're just looking at you as a normal person. But when God shows them that you're the wife that he has for them, that is when he makes the unseen seen. And the scripture that goes with it is Matthew 13:16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So here it is. When you are meeting your spouse, you don't automatically always know. Hi, thank you for liking and subscribing. You don't always know that person's your spouse. It's God that said, hey, I want you to know that this person is going to be more to you than what you think. And sometimes you don't hear God. Sometimes you don't even act on it. And sometimes God would allow you to see your spouse in almost every single day and every single thing that you're doing. He might even show you their car all the time. He might show you their favorite color. He might show you someone that looks like them. I mean, you might have certain features that your spouse has. So God is trying to show you that this person is your spouse. When God does it, it's a divine appointment, divine connection, divine opportunity. When God does it, it's like a heavenly presence, like a heavenly thing that nobody can even explain. When God does it, he makes it where it's just wow, it's like once I was lost, but now I'm found. When God does it, he delivers you from that thing forever. So he will deliver you from the things that you didn't know he could do that from. So that's why it's so important to allow God to pick your spouse, because when you don't, you end up being with somebody that gives you some bad side effects. And if you don't know about side effects, I encourage you to watch the video that I have made a few weeks ago that talks about side effects. And it's strictly just bless your union. Your union is going to be blessed. Your womb is going to be blessed. Your finances are going to be blessed. And everything's going to be blessed. But don't think that Psalms 91 won't happen, because Psalms 91 will happen. But you have to understand that just like the enemy tried Job, he couldn't touch him. Okay? So you stay prayed up, and congratulations on the new proposal. I hope this was confirmation for someone. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming on my live. I really appreciate it. Thank you for liking. Thank you for putting me in the algorithm. And I just pray